Hi everyone, this is Shivani here. Welcome to my channel Shivani Creations. Today I am showing you how to make this super cute paper quilling squirrel. This is the 2D quilling and I will share how to create this beautiful shadow box frame along with this cute squirrel, the branch, leaves, cherries, everything. And the outcome is so pretty. I'm just loving it so much. You can just make it stand on the desk or you can hang it on the wall using double-sided tape. This is very light in weight. So without any delay, let's start with the procedure. So I'm starting with making the shadow box. For this I'm taking 25 by 25 centimeter white cardstock. From left side I have creased at 1.5, 2.5, 4 and 5 centimeters. Similarly, from right side I have creased at 1.5, 2.5, 4 and 5 centimeters. Now rotating the sheet, then from left side again I have creased at 1.5, 2.5, 4 and 5, and similarly from the right side similar measurements. So from all four sides we have same measurement scoring. And now I'll show you how to make the cuts. So can you see the crease markings here? I'm sure this is visible. So I'm just creating one marking using pencil so that you can see it easily. Now on the second and third crease line I am making some markings. So here I am marking at 1.5 centimeters. Similarly from left side on second and third crease line I am marking at 1.5 centimeters. Then joining this like diagonal, then straight line, then again diagonal with the next crease line and then straight line. Repeat on this side, diagonal line, straight line, again diagonal line and the straight line. And then we just need to cut this pencil marking. Similarly, I am going to cut remaining 3 corners with the same procedure. And after cutting, the sheet should look like this. Now I am folding all the creases and burnishing it nicely using bone folder so that you will get crisp and nice corners of the frame. And for the frame making, I am taking 250 GSM white color cardstock. You can also use 300 GSM to make more stiff photo frame or shadow box. Now we just need to fold these sides like this and tuck it inside each other to construct the frame shape like this. And to ensure that this is closed permanently, just add little glue on the corners and then stick it behind the frame like this. Similarly, I have done with all 4 corners, and super sturdy and very nice crisp shadow box frame is ready. It's looking very pretty, isn't it? Now it's time to make the squirrel. So here I have prepared this simple sketch of squirrel on watercolor paper. You can take screenshot here so that you can make your own. And first I am going to color the squirrel using acrylic colors. You can also use chalk paints because we are going to do quilling work here. So the color should be permanent, that is waterproof. So matching to the color shade of strip, I am doing the base coat of the squirrel. And the coloring is done. Now here I am taking dark brown color 3mm strips and just creating total 5 to 6 loops like this. My one strip length is 45 centimeters, but the length doesn't matter here because we are making loops and cutting the excess strip from bottom. Curving this loop petal like this by adding little glue. And according to the size of the shape, you have to take the number of loops. So for the hand portion or for the face portion, that much length is sufficient. So I am fixing my loop petal here, and with the similar method I have already prepared these petals according to the size. Now creating the another side of face. Like this, and then connecting the other parts like hands and the body. Here I am making darker outline for the squirrel so that it will look nice after doing whole quilling work. Each and every part will get highlighted. Okay, so just like the drawing, here I am doing the outline first. And this is done. Then I am taking small strip of black color and adding again one small strip of white color with this. These are 1/8 strip, and creating one tight leaf shape for eyes. Then I am sticking eyes. Like this, and then around this I am going to fill the face. For this I am taking light brown color strip and again making 5 loops in increasing order, and then just cutting the excess strip. And with the similar method, just like we created the borders, we have to fill each and every part using these shapes. Similarly, I am covering the remaining part. Then attaching ears, which are made using off-white color strip and dark brown strip. And other ear is made using medium brown color strip. These are simple triangular shapes. Then tummy area I am filling with peach color. And with a similar method, I am going to fill the remaining body using medium brown color strips, just like the face. So this is done and it's looking very beautiful. Now I am connecting both the legs like this using light brown color strips. And then doing little shading work using acrylic colors just to highlight the features little more. This is completely optional step. And then after that I am just fussy cutting the squirrel from the border. And the super cute squirrel is ready. The tail is still remaining. Now taking back the shadow box, and here I am making the branch on which squirrel will sit. So first of all I am just coloring it using brown acrylic color. Like this. Then sticking my squirrel on this. Just to give little dimension to the squirrel, I have attached cardboard pieces on back side to give little height. And then it's time to make tail to the squirrel. So I have created this long looped dark brown color stripped petal like this, just like we created for the squirrel, by adding 10 to 12 loops. And this is the center part of the tail. I am sticking it like this. And then to create hairs, here I am taking 1/4 strip of light brown color and making one loose coil, and then we just need to pinch this shape like this to create leaf shape. Just pinch it and curve it. And with the similar method, I have prepared lots of these kind of shapes using dark brown, light brown, peach shades, and randomly I am sticking it around the centerpiece on both the sides to complete the tail. And the tail is ready. Now I am just outlining the branch using green color strip. Since everything is so brown, so I have decided to create the branch in green color. And then filling this using similar kind of shapes which I have used to fill the squirrel, using sap green color strip and olive green color strips. And branch is ready. Then to create leaves, here I am taking 1/8 strip of sap green color and 1/8 strip of dark sap green color and making one small leaf shape. Similarly, I have already created some leaves, taking back the shadow box, and I have attached some leaves like this. Now I'll show you how I have attached. So just taking some small pieces of light sap green color strips and creating the branch like this, and on tip of these branch I am going to stick the leaves. Like this, so cute. Then to make cherries, here I am taking half strip of red color in 3mm and just creating the tight coil. Similarly, I have prepared some cherries using 1/4 strips as well. So cherries are done. Then it's time to stick the cherries between leaves and on tip of the branches. So randomly I am taking small size and big size cherries, and see the contrast color enhancing our squirrel little more. The green and red are complementing brown very much. So I'm just liking the combination so much. Instead of cherries, you can also stick flowers, small quilling flowers. But since she's eating cherries, so I have decided to put the branch full of cherries so that she can enjoy her meal. Now to create stand, here I am taking 33 by 6 cm white cardstock. From left side I have creased at 5, 18, 23 and 28 centimeters, and we need to fold the cardstock like this. It should look like this. Super easy. Then just adding glue on the topmost and bottommost flaps and stick it exactly in the center of the shadow frame from back side. And after attaching it nicely, the shadow frame can stand easily on the desk like this. And the super cute shadow frame quilled squirrel frame is ready. You can simply hang it or stand it on your desk. To hang it, you can just apply double-sided foam tape on backside. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed my video. Please subscribe my channel for more interesting videos and please click on bell icon for the latest updates. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.